And they're off.
Welcome to PA Harness Week, racing's fastest paced half hour, bringing you the sport of harness racing from the great state of Pennsylvania. I'm Heather Vitale in the Harris Philadelphia race paddock, joined by my co-host, Jess Otten.
Heather, I'm so excited to join you today. I'm so glad you guys could join us as well. You know, this is my favorite time of year. The weather is nice, the racing is heating up. We get to see all those young babies qualify. I'm super excited to see what's on tap for us.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can't wait either. But first, here are our headlines. We head north to the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono for PA All-Stars action. Then back here to Harris, Philadelphia, where you'll see last year's Governor's Cup winner, Always a Mickey, in action. Plus, you'll meet a third-generation trainer who is also passing his skills along to his young son. And we have a Pace-alicious world record to show you. These stories and much more coming your way next. All right, let's head to the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono. It's Saturday, June 12th. It's their feature pace of the evening. The purse is $19,300. And in here, number 4 is a world record holder. It's Elver Hanover, and he's the favorite. But watch out for number 6, Jack's Legend, who is in the zone, going for his 3rd win in a row. Take it away, announcer Jim Baviglia.
And here's Hick from French Lick by a length over Elver Hanover on the outside, trying to reel him in. Highlighter, and he's making progress now for Still. Following that up on the outside, Respect Our Flag, boxed in 5th, Braveview Bondi. At the back outside, Jack's Legend, inside Shooby-Doo. Only about 5.5 lengths from front to back. Hick from French Lick by 3 parts of a length over Highlighter at 3/4, 123 and 2, 27 and 3, third panel. It's Hick from French Lick, has been since the jump outside. Highlighter getting closer. Elver Hanover patient, and now a big move out wide by Jack's Legend. Top of the stretch, Hick from French Lick with a wall of horses behind him outside. Jack's Legend gobbling up the ground inside. Elver Hanover taking the short way. It's Elver Hanover, Jack's Legend, Hick from French Lick in between. On the outside, it is Jack's Legend.
Hick from French Lick and Elver Hanover push the gate away to get away 1-2 going into the first turn through a 26 and 2 first quarter before the tempo slowed a bit going to the half and the outer flow developed, which gave Jack's Legend a 3rd over trip. He was pulled 3 wide around the last turn, and that got his momentum going in the stretch, getting up for the win in 150 and 4. Jason Bartlett sat behind the 6-year-old son of Better's Delay. He is trained by Josh Green. Elver Hanover used the passing lane to finish 2nd, and Hick from French Lick finished 3rd.
I know that's a tongue twister for everybody, right? Hick from French Lick. All right, I do not want to be an announcer having to do that horse. Anyway, we are going to stay at Pocono, and this is a claiming event from Saturday night. It's a purse of $16,000, but the claimers are $30,000 to $40,000 claimers. And in here, we're going to check out number 2. It's Shane Adam, your even money favorite on a 4-race win streak, but also is taking another step up in class. And number 7, Bell I Know, is second choice and has hit the board in his most recent 5 starts.
Up front, it's still Curious Cortez. He gets to 3/4, 121 and 1, 27 and 3. Third panel, not much in the let-up department yet from Curious Cortez. In the pocket still, Babes Dig Me. Shane Adams struggling there in 3rd to come on. Late kick from Albergo Hanover. Top of the stretch, it's Curious Cortez by a length. Now Babes Dig Me to the passing lane. Curious Cortez finding more. It's Curious Cortez outstanding on the front end for Anthony Napolitano.
Curious Cortez Cortez had his eyes on the lead when he left the gate from post 5, but he had to pay for it a bit through a 26-1 first quarter, but he was able to rate the tempo from there on. The favorite, Shane Adam, had no kick turning for home, and the pocket sitter was unable to get to Curious Cortez as he found more nearing the wire to score in 149-1 with Anthony Napolitano in the bike for Marta Pietro. Babes Digby held second, and it was Albergo Hanover pacing late to finish third.
And we're going to touch briefly on some PA All-Stars action from Sunday, June 13th. And in here, we've got 3-year-old filly trotters with a purse of $35,000. In race 8, the first of 2 divisions, Dazzling Rain with Todd McCarthy picked up a victory in 154-1. Love Muffin was second with a Rebel Girl showing up for the show spot.
Still at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono, race 10, the second of 2 divisions in the PA All-Stars for those 3-year-old trotting fillies, going for a purse of $35,000. Long shot Gudu Doll was the quickest off the gate before letting Lady Chaos take control. It wasn't until past the half when the favorite Bella Bellini steamrolled first over and went right by the leader to draw away from the field, scoring in 154. For the driver-trainer combination of Dexter Dunn and Nifty Norman, Lady Chaos finished second and Gudu Doll was third.
It's time for our first break of the show, but when we come back, we have exciting racing from Harris, Philadelphia, including last year's Governor's Cup winner, Always a Mickey, and we catch up with Hall of Fame driver Tim Tetrick, who's been hot as a firecracker. More to come on racing's fastest paced half hour, PA Harness Week.
And Better Lady's got a 1-length lead. She's Pucka's second. Marlo Hanover grinds up third.
Get back to the feeling of Mohegan Sun Pocono.
History. It's written by winners. At Diamond Creek Farm, we're breeding champions and rewriting the history books. Diamond Creek Farm, a cut above.
Welcome back to PA Harness Week. I'm Heather. She's Jess. Without hesitation, let's get right back into the action. Our race of the week from Harris, Philadelphia took place on Sunday, June 13th. We've got a really great field of conditioned pacers, and they're going for a purse of $15,300. The 2 who are getting the most support in here are number 1, last year's Governor's Cup winner, Always a Mickey, with the richest bankroll in the field, and number 4, True Lou, with the fastest mark among this group. So let's send it up to Mike Bozich for the call.
True Lou on the outside moves up to take the lead. Always a Mickey back to second. Komodo Beach continues the gain forwardly third. Towards the inside, Examiner Hanover fourth. As they make their way past that 3/4 mile station, it's still True Lou with the lead. 3/4 on the board and a clocking of 1:22.4. They come to the top of the stretch. True Lou by a length. Always a Mickey still in pursuit second. 3.5 lengths back. Examiner Hanover third. On the outside, trying to come on fourth. Komodo Beach. They straighten away. 2-horse breakaway. True Lou on the inside. Always a Mickey out for the drive. Inside True Lou. Always a Mickey bearing down True Lou. Always a Mickey outside. True Lou. Always be Mickey down to the finish. Tight for win. They hit the line together.
Examiner Hanover pocketed up that 9 to 5 second choice. Always a Mickey going into the first turn, but Dexter Dunn was not content and he moved to the front through a 26-3 first quarter. The favorite True Lou made a big third quarter move to clear before the last turn, and it was a 2-horse breakaway in the stretch between True Lou and Always a Mickey. They hit the line together in 1:50.4, but it was Always a Mickey and Dexter Dunn to come out ahead. He is trained by Nancy Tactor, and it was the son of Always B. Mickey stopping the clock in 1:50.4. True Lou was second, and Examiner Hanover finished third.
All right, now we are going to bring in the ladies from Harris, Philadelphia. This is also from Sunday, June 13th, and it's our top fillies and mares race. The purse is $16,200, and number 7 is Marlowe Hanover. She's the favorite, coming off 3 strong performances. And number 4, Betta Lady, is second choice, looking sharp as she continues to climb back up the class ladder.
And Betta Lady's got a 1-length lead. She's Pucka's second. Marlowe Hanover grinds up third. Eclipse Me is pinned to the inside fourth. Turn the front around second up fifth. 5 lengths off the lead. 3/4 on the board. 122 and 2. It was a 27 and 1/3 for Betta Lady. She's Pucka will have every opportunity. Marlowe Hanover starts to labor third. 3 wide. Turn the front around. Eclipse Me towards the inside. Starts the gap just the tad. They straighten away. Betta Lady on the inside. She's Pucka's upset minded. She's out for the drive. Betta Lady set down. Outside. She's Pucka, Betta Lady roused, she's Pucka's bearing down, inside Betta Lady, outside she's Pucka, Betta Lady, she's Pucka down to the finish, Betta Lady fights off, she's Pucka.
There were a couple of levers in this featured event for pacing mares, and it was Betta Lady who got away third after letting the tempo settle on the front end before moving to the quarter through a 26 and 2 first quarter. The 4-year-old mare by Better's Delight was able to get even fractions on the front end. She's Pucka deuce popped when they turned for home, but she wasn't able to get enough to get by Betta Lady, who stopped the clock in 1:51. The Bionic Man, Tim Tetrick, was in the bike for trainer Bruce Saunders. She's Pucka was second, and they were 5 wide in a show photo, won by Turn the Frown Around. Betta Lady was one of 5 winners on that Sunday afternoon card from Harris Philly, and I had the chance to catch up with Timmy T on his terrific week. It's been a while since we've been able to catch up with you here on PA Harness Week. You captured a major milestone back in February, 12,000 driving wins. That's an awesome accomplishment.
Yeah, Jess, it's really cool. Never thought I'd get to 12,000. Just it was pretty special to get that done.
You had a stellar week here at Harris, Philadelphia, with 15 wins over the 4 days of racing, highlighted by a 5-win afternoon on Sunday afternoon, the featured pace for Betta Lady. You've driven her 3 times, and all 3 times you've made it to the winner's circle.
Yeah, she's been in really good spots, and she's been performing really well. Very happy to get the drive on her. It's been a great week at Chester.
The racing is heating up. Is there any one horse you're looking forward to racing this season?
That next big winner. You know, I've got a lot of nice horses. They're all, I've gotten to qualify a few Walnut babies that I really think a lot of, so I'm excited to see what they do this summer.
I'm looking forward to making that trip to Goshen on that 4th of July weekend. You have to be pretty excited about that ceremony that's coming up.
Yeah, it's kind of surreal still. I mean, the pandemic year pushed it back a year, but I still can't believe that I'm getting in the Hall of Fame at my age. You know, it's pretty special.
As always, thanks so much, Tim. And we're staying right here in Philly. From last Sunday's card is our feature race for the male pacers with a purse of $16,200. Let's check out number 3, and here it's Filibuster Hanover, the better's choice, the winner of the 2017 Little Brown Jug, and the richest in the group. And the public is also loving number 6, Lions King, who is coming off a career best of 148 and 4.
Lions King digs down. Filibuster Hanover continues the grind. Inside, Mike Zetam third. Pyro continues the loosely track cover. At the inside, on the verge, looks for Racing Room. They straighten away for the stretch drive. Precision Blue Chips trying to wind up from the back. In the lane, it's Lions King. Outside, Filibuster Hanover. Lions King digs in. Filibuster Hanover just won't go away. Filibuster Hanover, persistent on the grind, wins.
A trio of them left the gate in this featured event for the male pacers. Lions King was parked out by Precision Blue Chip through that first quarter, and they traveled through that in 26 flat. Filibuster Hanover had no problem watching from third before he pulled coming out of the second turn. He continued a first over grind against Lions King before eventually wearing him down midway through the stretch to score in 1:50 and 4 for the connections of Yannick Gingras and Ron Burke. Lions King was second and Keep Rock and weave through traffic to finish third.
All right, now we are going to hear a little more from Yannick later in the show, but first, we gotta pay some bills, all right? So when we come back, we will go back in time for our blast from the past as we remember the great Some Beach Somewhere. And you've got to see this world record that took place in Ohio. Don't you dare go anywhere. PA Harness Week will be right back.
This is the plan, has taken the lead on the outside. Now is a Southwind Amazon.
Pennsylvania is sort of the pinnacle of standardbred breeding. The best stallions stand in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania has what I consider to be the premier racing and breeding program in North America. Pennsylvania breds are worth a lot of money compared to other states because of the races they can be in.
Many farms have moved into the state because of our program here.
This is the creme de la creme, where the top horses are being bred and being raised.
Welcome back to PA Harness Week. Again, I'm Heather Vitale. This is Jess Otten, and we hope that you are ready for our blast from the past. Now, normally, this would be the weekend that harness fans across the globe would be watching the North America Cup. But because of COVID, Canada had to actually move this race to September. But we still wanted some NA Cup action. So for our blast, we're going to go back to 2008 for the incredible $1.5 million NA Cup from Mohawk Raceway.
And McDonnell starts the big fella up. Here comes Some Beach Somewhere out of fourth, and he is third. He is second, and he's going right after Command at a quarter of 26 and 4. Mucho Sleazy gives way. Some Beach Somewhere rolls to the front. Back in second, Badlands Nitro is third. Racing along from fourth, Santana Blue Chip. 2 lengths back at the inside, fifth now, Deuce Sealster. Behind him, sixth, Keystone Horatio. Seventh in the backfield, Sand Shooter. Scooting through at the inside now, Lennon Blue Chip. And the last 2 in the field, we have Art Official, and Dolly is last. The half is coming up next. And Some Beach Somewhere settles into a comfortable stride for McDonnell. The half in 54, 4/5. Right there from second, tracking his every move is Mucho Sleazy. The inside third for Badlands Nitro, Santana Blue Chip on a helmet fourth. Overland from in fifth now. Deuce Sealster, Campbell waits on cover, and what Campbell wants is what he gets. Here to the outside from third now. Drives out Badlands Nitro, and so they come to 3/4 chasing after Some Beach Somewhere. Some Beach Somewhere still not getting his cue from McDonnell. He still leads by a length and a half, and he's at 3/4 in 1:22.27 and 1/3 quarter speed. Some Beach Somewhere comes into the stretch. Leads it by 2 lengths. Mucho Sleazy all out second. Badlands Nitro all out third. Santana Blue Chip on the helmet from in fourth, and here's McDonnell, and here he is, Some Beach Somewhere. He's big, he's strong, and he has got it going on. Some Beach Somewhere, and Paul McDonnell by 4.
Gosh, Heather, that was such an awesome race. You know, McDonnell was not content getting away fourth, and he brushed that superstar to the front through a quick first quarter. Some Beach Somewhere stopped the clock in the 25th edition of the Pepsi North America Cup in 1:49. As mentioned, Paul McDonnell was in the bike for Brent McGrath. And you know, Heather, when I was watching this replay of Some Beach Somewhere, more replays kept popping up. And he just got goosebumps every time I watched him. He was so fun to watch on the racetrack, and he's such an awesome sire as well.
Yeah, like the announcer Ken Middleton said, and I love Ken's voice so much. He says, he's big, he's strong, he's got it going on. Not only on the racetrack, but also in the breeding shed. Now, y'all know out there that on the show, we like to give you a moment where you say, OMG. And as just mentioned, Some Beach Somewhere, he was a very influential sire who unfortunately is no longer with us. But we wanted to show you one of his sons in this eye-popping event from Northfield, and it is the Battle of Lake Erie that recently took place. So in case you missed it, get ready for an OMG moment.
As they continue to 3/4, and the leader, This Is the Plan, in Yannick Gingras there in second. Stars Align. Western Joe is third. 3/4, 1:20 and 3/5, and around the final turn, This Is the Plan, the leader by 2.5 lengths, and their second. Stars Align on the inside. Western Joe as they move to the top of the stretch in the Battle of Lake Erie, and the leader, This Is the Plan, has opened up on him here. An impressive effort tonight. This Is the Plan to win. Western Joe in for second.
Stars Align pushed the gate away from post 4, but he was going to have to settle for a pocket ride behind This Is the Plan as he made the front to set the hot tempo up front in the Battle of Lake Erie, and no one was catching him from there. They weren't joking when they said the Northfield Park is home of the flying turns. He stopped the clock in 1:47 and 3, and OMG, Heather, that was a new world record, the fastest mile paced ever on a half-mile track. And I mentioned earlier that Some Beach Somewhere was an awesome sire. He is the sire of This Is the Plan. Ronnie Burke trains the son of Some Beach Somewhere. You had a chance to catch up with his regular pilot, Yannick Gingras, after the world record performance.
What an effort. I know he was the big favorite, but did you expect a performance like that?
Yeah, actually I did. You know, he's been super sharp, and you know, I was actually surprised through the Yonkers series that how good he was on the half and how good. You know, he kept getting better really throughout the series. So the half there didn't bother me, and yeah, I actually was expecting a big performance from him.
Now, he's won $2.2 million. He's won the Hoosier Pacing Derby twice, like I said, the Brigada. I mean, a lot of big races. I feel like finally he is getting the respect he deserves, right?
Yeah, for sure, and really he had a great 4-year-old season, and at the end of the 4-year-old season, you know, he wasn't really really good. He had some issues, and and it took a while for him to get over it. You know, I mean, a health issue and stuff, and as a 5-year-old, I think he had like really a subpar year for his standard, I think, but like I said, it took a while to get him back to be 100%, but right now he's super sharp, and I think they're going to hear from him a lot this year.
What time is it? It's trivia time. Now, we've already seen a couple of Ron Burke trainees winning on today's show, so we're going to add a little splash of Burke Brigade when it comes to this trivia question, right?
Yes, we see Ron Burke train horses all over North America, sometimes even in Canada as well. So my question for you guys is, how many career training wins does Ron Burke have?
All right, think about that. We're going to give you time to think about that, actually, because we are heading into a break. Now, of course, on the other side, we'll have the answer. Plus, you'll meet trainer Jason Skinner, who learned his craft from his father and is now teaching his 14-year-old son about the sport. We'll be right back, so don't go away.
Get back to the feeling of Mohegan Sun Pocono.
The world is full of compromises, but not here. Not on this day, not in this race, not in this sport. Every bet is a hope. Return on investment comes in seconds. This is harness racing. We welcome you to the Harness Racing Fan Zone. See it all for yourself. Feel it in all the passion. Share that experience with others. The Harness Racing Fan Zone puts you in the driver's seat.
Welcome back to PA Harness Week. Before the break, I just had a question, and I hope you've been thinking about that answer.
Yeah, my question for you guys was, how many career training wins does trainer Ron Burke have? And it's quite a few. It's 11,696 wins and counting.
What makes it mainly so unbelievable is that not most catch drivers even have that many wins, and he's a trainer, so, and more to come. This weekend is Father's Day, and passing the love of this standardbred sport from generation to generation is very popular in our harness racing biz. Now, Jess has a wonderful story that is just in time for this Sunday.
There is one thing that is very common when you talk about people in the harness racing business, and that is family. The love for standardbred horses is passed on from generation to generation, and the Skinner family is a perfect representation of just that.
I'm a third-generation horseman. I remember as a kid, we kind of every weekend, Saturday, we'd get in the truck and go to Rochecroft and race. And my biggest memory would probably be sleeping the floorboard on the way home because it was so late at night. You know, it's a lot different than it used to be. A lot of daytime racing.
When did you know that this is what you wanted to do?
I think the first time I sat behind one, it was pretty much over for me. There's nothing else I wanted to do. It was just these.
It's a family affair for the Skinner stable. Jason works alongside and runs the stable with his wife Susan, and it has a team behind him that includes his father Tim and son Ryder.
So we have my father-in-law, my father, and my son and my wife. It's pretty much a family affair around there. So if you're not family, it's hard to get a job there, it looks like.
Growing up in the business with your father and grandfather, how special was it to do something you all shared passion for?
You know, I guess to me it's not as special because I'm so used to it, like it's an everyday thing. But as I get older, it seems a lot more special with Ryder. My son, he loves it. Like he's obsessed with it. I mean, you name it, he knows it. I mean, he loves it.
What's something that you could pass on to the next generation coming up in the business?
I think the big thing with the younger generations, they really don't want to put like the time and effort into work. Like it's a lot of work. Like these aren't, it's not an easy job. This isn't a 9-to-5 job. This is like show up and you're done when you're done. So I think just put the groundwork in. I think it'll work out.
I love seeing kids excited about the sport. Great feature, Jess. And by the way, happy Father's Day to all you special men out there.
I love how family-oriented this business can be. It kind of reminds me of myself growing up under my dad, always wanting to go to the races, spending countless hours in the barn. It really teaches you a love for the sport and the horses as well.
We love it when you tune into our half an hour each week, but we would really love it if you came out to the track and checked out the action in person. So let me give you the details. At the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono, the live racing schedule is Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, post time 12:30 p.m. Sunday, the post time is 5 p.m. Then at Harris, Philadelphia, the live racing schedule is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, post time 12:25 p.m. Then that Sunday post time is 12:40 p.m.
And we want to make sure that you know where to place your wagers online. For Harris, Philadelphia, the site is pabets.tvg.com. And for the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono, it is ibetmohegan.com. And of course, we offer free program pages. Those are available at phha.org. Right at the top of the homepage. You can't miss it.
For what's trending this week, I just gotta give props to this stable. They are a fractional ownership stable based out of Canada, but they race horses all over North America. So their motto is own a little, love it a lot. And they are all over social media. Oh, they're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, updates for owners, cute horse pictures, training pics. I mean, and you gotta just check out their website at thestable.ca. Thank you guys for all you do.
And speaking of social media, we want to make sure you guys interact with us on social media. You can find us on Facebook at Harness Week. On Twitter, you can find us at PA Harness Week. And of course on our YouTube channel at PA Harness Week as well.
It is very, very important that you know those handles because, get them out, Jess, right here. These sunglasses, each Monday, there will be a contest you gotta check out on our social media pages, Facebook and Twitter, because you could win one of these bad boys right here. So make sure Mondays you check it out, and then you'll see if you won on that Friday, all right, each week. All right, yeah, I'm gonna keep these things on. We gotta go, but we're gonna hang out with our shades and kick back in the sun, right?
Yeah, I love this time of year, and I love that I have a good, durable pair of sunglasses to go along with it.
That's right. Check us out on social. We love you guys, and we will see you next week.